Hello friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel. Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The calendar flips to June here in year 3 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. We come to you live from Camden Yards in Baltimore, where the Chicago White Sox visit the Baltimore Orioles. The White Sox caught up in the thick of a hotly contested race in the AL Central. The Orioles struggling mightily after a lot of promise in year 2. They have backslid tremendously. Now they'll have to deal here with shoeless Joe Jackson. 18 homers, 51 RBIs, a 1050 OPS. Jackson has been exceptional here in year 3. The White Sox and the Orioles, forgive my speech impediment, ready to go here from Baltimore. And here is a microcosm of the Orioles' struggles this season. Their ace, Mike Mussina, 4-5, a 4.32 earned run average. Mussina very solid over the first 2 years of the FSBL, but he has had a rough go through the first 2 months, as has pretty much this entire Orioles squad. Leading things off, here's Eddie Collins. Collins batting .350. Third in the American League in batting. Collins, the year 1 American League batting champion. The Yankees' Derek Jeter, who has come on with a hot surge through May, won the batting title last year. Collins looking to become a 2-time winner. Mussina's first pitch, sinker down low, and we're underway. And you see the Orioles at 20-39. It has been a disappointing start for Baltimore. Mussina delivers, and Collins puts it right back up the middle as he has done all season long. 2 pitches in, the White Sox have a base runner here on this Saturday afternoon at Oriole Park. So that'll bring up Nellie Fox. Don't be surprised if Fox tries to move Collins over here. You see Paul Blair coming up, getting that throw in. Fox batting .241. He has struggled so far this year. Kind of an up and down. He was hitting well for a little bit of a stretch, but he's cooled back off. Our good friend MV joins us. How are you, buddy? It is great to see the leader of Red Bolt Nation here in the chat. I hope you are well, my friend. Fastball from Mussina in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. No homers, 16 RBIs for Fox. Mussina gets the sign. Oh, that's right. Mussina's on your on your squad. Yeah, he was good in the first 2 years. He just hasn't been particularly good this season. But again, that applies to pretty much this whole Orioles squad through the first 2 months here of year 3, with very few exceptions. Mussina goes into that deep bend, comes back up, throws over to first, and Collins gets back in. There you see the aforementioned Derek Jeter, hitting streak up to 17 games. Nice sinker there from Mussina, gets Fox out in front of it. The count goes to 2-2. The Tigers' Alan Trammell has his hitting streak up to 22 games. The Tigers are in first place in the AL Central. Oh, curveball from Mussina, just misses inside. The count goes full. There you see shoeless Joe Jackson in the on-deck circle. Mussina deals. Fox lines it out to right. Rettenman is there. He puts it away for the first out. The Reds' George Foster has his hitting streak up to 16 games, so a few streaks going on right now. Your White Sox lineup: Collins, Fox, and Jackson, Felsch, Bonora, and Ventura, Jones, McFarland, and the recent call-up shortstop Ron Hansen. Hansen will get his first appearance of the season. Rookie Luis Aparicio has been sent down to AAA. He has struggled, and they're going to try to get him right. I would expect to see Aparicio up again this season, though. Today you see shoeless Joe Jackson, 320, 18 homers, 51 RBIs. Those 51 ribbies tied for first in the American League. Mussina, the fastball misses outside. It's 1-1. White Sox donning the old school 1917 uniforms here. Orioles going with the 1966 model. Mussina delivers. Cutter is in there for a strike. It's 1-2 to Jackson. Mussina into that distinctive motion. 1-2 offering. Sinker misses away. It's 2-2. Mussina delivers again. Sinker misses down low. It's 3-2. Happy Felsch waits in the on-deck circle. Cyro329, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. I hope all is well with you. Mussina delivers. Jackson goes the other way with it. It'll find the seats in foul ground. And they'll do it again. Curveball there. Jackson in the hole. Picked by Belanger. Throws the second for one. Grich on to first. Double play. 6-4-3. Nicely turned by the Orioles. And Mussina gets out of it. Nice play here from Belanger and a quick turn from Grich. A little bit of a stretch from Eddie Murray. And the side is retired. We'll head to the bottom of the first. White Sox nothing. Orioles coming up. And they will face the left-hander Chris Sale. Sale 6-3 and even 3 earned run average on the year. Striking out almost a batter an inning. Control has been good. 13 walks in 78 innings. So he's not giving up a lot of freebies. Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. Roberts batting .286.
The designated hitter, Brian Roberts.
First pitch from Sale, and Roberts puts it back up the middle. Diving stop past Hansen. And it's a leadoff single for Brian Roberts.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Good start here for Baltimore. Much as Eddie Collins did to lead off the first for the White Sox. So here's Merv Rettenman. Rettenman batting .284. Hitting in the 2-hole, Paul Blair has been dropped as he has not produced at the plate. Rettenman .284, 3 homers, 8 RBI, starting to get a little bit more playing time as the Orioles try to fill that right field void. Bert Schotten didn't produce there. Bob Neiman didn't produce there and then got hurt. So now Rettenman, next man up. .1-0 offering. Fastball is in for a called strike. Sale takes a peek at Roberts and delivers. In there for another called strike. It's 1-2. Throw over. Roberts gets back in standing. Sale delivers. Rettenman fouls off the changeup. So after this, there will be the National League Game of the Week, which probably won't happen until tomorrow. And then I have to get stuff prepared to do the rookie draft. So the league will take a little bit of a break for a couple of days. As the year 3 rookie draft gets done, I'll have to sort out, figure out what players each team is picking to join them next season. Rettenman, fly ball hit pretty well to center, but it'll stay in the park. Tracked down for the first out.
Batting third.
Your Orioles lineup: Roberts, Rettenman, and Murray. Ken Williams, Bobby Grich, and Manny Machado. Paul Blair, Rick Dempsey, and Mark Belanger. You can see the bottom of that order has been pretty much a black hole for the Orioles. But here's Eddie Murray, the Orioles first baseman, one of the bright spots, having a fine season, batting .315. Sale throws over to first. Roberts dives back in. Sale delivers. Fastball right down the heart. Murray takes. 10 homers, 31 ribbies from Murray. Sale deals. Fastball misses up high. One and one the count as Chris Sale works to Eddie Murray. Brian Roberts on first, just underway here in Baltimore in the bottom of the first. Change up, misses down and away. The second game of a 3-game set, the White Sox took game 1, 6-0, behind a complete game 5 hitter from Thornton Lee. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 2-2. Sale deals. Murray reaches out for the slider and fouls it off. Sale deals again. Murray, hard smash down to third. Ventura has it to second for one, on to first. 5-4-3. So both teams get leadoff singles and both teams hit into inning-ending double plays. We'll head to the top of the second here at Camden Yards. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing here in Baltimore. Here's Happy Felsch. Felsch riding a 10-game hitting streak. 290, 5 homers, 25 ribbies. He steps in to face Mike Mussina. Curveball. Felsch puts it the other way. Rettenman moves over. It'll hang up for him. Puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 down here in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 8.
So that'll bring up the first baseman, Zeke Bonora. Bonora, 264, 11 home runs, but only 20 runs batted in. Guys have been cleared off the bases before Bonora has ever gotten to the plate. Fastball there, misses away. Fouls back the cutter, and the count goes to 1-1. Appreciate y'all tuning in here on this early Tuesday afternoon here in my New York basement. I trust you are all enjoying your day, or muddling through your day if you're at work. Regardless, I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't yet, kindly bang that like button, subscribe as well to be kept updated on the FSBL and the Franchise Stars Football League.
The third baseman, number 23.
Good sequence there from Mussina, who picks up the strikeout. I'll have a football broadcast either tomorrow or Wednesday. I got to do again, I'm doing the custom playbooks for everybody. I got to get the Carolina Panthers John Fox playbook done. And then we'll have Vikings and Panthers as the final game of Week 4 here on the channel. Ventura grounds out to Machado, and that retires the side in the top of the second. Mussina looking sharp to this point. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Williams, Grich, and Machado due up for the Orioles. We're still scoreless. Here's Ken Williams. Williams batting .233, 9 homers, 24 runs batted in. He'll step in to face Sale. First pitch, fastball in for a called strike. Big Clue joins us. How are you, my friend? I hope you are enjoying your day, sir. Change up there from Sale gets Williams way out in front. So Sale ahead of him, 0-2 here. Don't want to be falling behind against Chris Sale. Got a lot of weapons he can put you away with. 0-2 high fastball. He just goes to the straight cheddar there. Down goes Williams. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. First strikeout for Sale. One away in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Bobby Grich. Well, good, Clue. I hope you enjoy it. I'll have another game tomorrow, I'm sure. So there's Grich, 290, 9 homers, 29 RBIs. For the Orioles second baseman. Grich turns this one down the left field line. It's hooking, though. And it'll go out of play. Grich second on the Orioles with 29 ribbies. Again, the calendar just changing to June. It's June 1st. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the breakdown was. But, yeah, he ranks higher on the Orioles list of second baseman than the Angels list. Slider there ties him up. Sale. Shoes Grich up in that at bat. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sale to open up the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So that'll bring up Machado. Machado 278. Fastball in for a called strike. 12 homers, 29 RBIs for Manny. I'm going to try to get stuff onto the website, the standings and leaderboards and team stats and all that stuff as of the end of May. We'll try to get that done over the next couple of days too. Again, I'll be doing the National League Game of the Week either very late tonight or more likely tomorrow. And then I probably won't stream baseball for a couple of days because it'll be time for the rookie draft. So I don't want to move ahead until I do the rookie draft broadcast, which takes a little time to put together. And then we'll get back into the full swing of year 3 of the FSBL. So Sale fans Machado, strikes out the side to end the second. We head to the third. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing at Camden Yards. In comes the left fielder, Fielder Jones. Jones batting 299. Everybody loves a good draft, absolutely. Absolutely. It's always fun to see who's going to come into the league next year. And there won't be many, but this will be the first year where a couple of players will be cut loose because it'll be the first year of being arbitration eligible for the guys who entered the league, who were from the league from their inception. So anybody who is with a franchise that they weren't with in real life for at least 3 seasons, when they become arbitration eligible, I'm going to have the game not offer them arbitration, so they will become free agents. So you might see a lot of shuffling. For one thing, among the younger teams in the league, the last 4 expansion teams, the Rays, the D-backs, all probably have guys like that, the Rockies, and even the Marlins. And then there'll be a couple of stragglers who, because of the way I did it, because it wasn't the raw WAR number, but was rather where a guy ranked on a team's WAR list at that position, you have a few guys who are a bit more established who are going to end up as free agents also. Francisco Lindor, the first one who comes to mind. Loop base hit out there into right field, out of the reach of a diving Bobby Grich. So it's a 1-out bloop single there for the White Sox. And McFarland dunks one in. So here's the call-up, Ron Hansen. Again, Hansen called up the rookie Luis Aparicio, sent down to AAA. He had been struggling. Aparicio has a bright future. He'll be back up probably before the end of this season, I would assume. But he had a rough first 2 months, and they decided to give him a little bit of a reset down at AAA. So Ron Hansen will split duties with Alexei Ramirez for the time being for the White Sox. Hansen bloops this one, slicing down the right field line and foul. Hansen, a solid defender. Of course, Aparicio is as well. 0-2 offering. Tapper up the third baseline. Machado charges bare hand. Nice play by Machado. Throws him out for out number 2. McFarland moves up to second on the play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So that'll turn the order over for Eddie Collins. Collins singled his first time up. As he continues to swing a fine bat once again here in year 3. And Collins, the AL batting champion in year 1, smacks this one to short. Belanger has it. Throws to Murray, and the side is retired. So they strand a runner in scoring position. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. White Sox and Orioles scoreless in Baltimore. Blair, Dempsey, and Belanger due up. So stepping in, Paul Blair. As we mentioned, Blair has been abysmal at the plate. 218, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. However, he's in his usual fabulous self out in center field. So the Orioles have decided to keep him out there, at least for the time being. The list of Orioles problems, Paul Blair has kind of been the least of them. Sale struck out the side in the 2nd. Fastball there, misses down low. It's 1-1. Seager Awards, Detroit's Al Kaline gets the American League Player of the Month for May. Chuck Klein of the Phillies earns National League Player of the Month honors. Fastball in there, 4 straight strikeouts for Sale. And down goes Blair for the first out here in the 3rd. The Tigers, with a clean sweep there, Mickey Lolich gets the American League Pitcher of the Month honors. John Smoltz of the Braves takes home the National League Pitcher of the Month honors. I wish I gave you the stats there on that scroll for the guys who win the awards, but I'm asking a lot, I know. Yankees rookie Joe Gordon takes home American League Rookie of the Month honors as Rick Dempsey steps in, batting .229. Andy Van Slyke of the Pirates takes the National League Rookie of the Month honors for May. Changeup gets him out in front. And Dempsey is in a hole 0-2. Dempsey contact down to first. First time the Orioles have had contact in a few hitters. Rounds that one down to Benora, who takes it himself for the 2nd out. So here's Mark Belanger. Belanger, 182. A homer and 15 RBIs. Again, Belanger and Blair, both terrific defensive players, but currently offering nothing at the plate. Belanger pops up to Ventura, and the side is retired. So Sale continues to chew up the Orioles. We're a 1/3 of the way through. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing. Fox, Jackson, and Felsch due up for the Pale Hose. Here's Nellie Fox. He is 0 for 1, lined out his first time up.
The second baseman, Nellie Fox.
Fox with a fastball in there for strike 1. Looping shot. Not going to get out of the infield. Belanger, the back of the infield dirt, puts it away for out number 1. In steps Shoeless Joe Jackson. 0 for 1, he grounded out. And see one of Big Clue's favorites, George Foster of the Reds, carrying a 16-game hitting streak at the moment for Cincinnati. Ground ball to short. Belanger charges. He'll have time. Throws to first. And he gets Jackson for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 60.
So 2 up, 2 down here in the 4th. That'll bring up Felsch. Happy Felsch, 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Mussina rocks and fires. Fastball is a called strike. I got to change that Rick Dempsey mask to a classic style catcher's mask. Wearing a modern hockey helmet. Rick Dempsey didn't wear that. Sinker misses down low. Tapper to third. Machado charges. Gloves, quick transfer, throws to first, and he gets him. So there has been a complete absence of hard contact to this point for both teams. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Sale and Mussina locked in a good one. Roberts, Rettenman, and Murray due up for the O's. ACR fired broadcast team of John Sciambi and Chris Singleton.
The designated hitter, Brian Roberts.
Here's Brian Roberts. Change up, this is down low. 1-0 the count. Roberts gasped with the fastball, and the count goes to 1-1. Change up there, misses down low. 2-1 the count. Fastball, ooh, that looked like a good spot, but the ump calls it off the outside corner. 3-1 the count for Roberts. Fastball there, another borderline pitch, and another one that Sale doesn't get. Roberts gets the walk to lead things off in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Merv Rettenman. Rettenman 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Sale with the changeup in for a called strike. Nice slider there from Sale, and he's ahead of Rettenman 0-2. Sale comes to the set, takes a glance over at Roberts, who can certainly swipe a bag. Rettenman lines it the other way, but foul. Sale sets again and delivers. Big sweeping slider there. Rettenman lays off. Sale throws over. Roberts gets back. Tight wild card race, although it's still early to be talking about that. It is only June 1st. 5 teams within 3 games at the moment. Sale glances at Roberts and delivers. Rettenman fouls it off. It's 2-2. The Montreal Expos, it is hard to believe that their fall from grace has been as precipitous as it has been. Expos, a playoff team each of the first 2 years. They won the NL East in year 1. They were the wild card team last year. They are 20 games below 500 at the moment at 19-39. Their offense is in about as bad as a team-wide funk as you could possibly imagine. Sale delivers. Rettenman swings and misses. Sale gets him for the strikeout. That's number 5, and there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
So that'll bring up Eddie Murray. Murray is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his first time up. He takes the first pitch fastball here for a strike. Sale gets the sign. A little surprised we haven't seen Roberts go yet. Changeup is in there, and it's 0-2. Sale doing a fine job getting ahead of hitters. Rocks and fires. And that one rides in, and he hits Murray. Obviously no intent there. The fans are booing. But that's a slow breaking ball that hits Murray. Now it's first and second, and here's Ken Williams. Williams is 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. First pitch swing, fouls off the fastball. Sale checks the runner and delivers. Change up, misses inside. 1-1 the count. There's the pitch. Runners go. Struck him out. Throw down to third, and they get him. Sorry, I didn't say struck him out. I said struck him out erroneously. Double steal there, but McFarland throws out Roberts trying to steal third. Murray takes second. It's 1-2 to Ken Williams. That was not strike three. I apologize. Fastball misses high, so the Orioles trying to get something going. They get aggressive, but McFarland gets a good pitch to handle and guns down Brian Roberts. So now it's 2 outs. Murray on second. 2-2 the count here to Williams. Slow slider, and Williams is locked up. Sale was squeezed on some pitches that looked closer than that one, but he gets the call. And the side is retired. 6 strikeouts for Sale to this point. We'll head to the top of the 5th. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing. Leading off the top of the 5th, here's Zeke Benora. Benora is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up.
Number 8.
Mussina has looked good to this point. Sinker just misses down and away. There's a fastball in for the call and strike. It's 1-1. Another quality sinker from Mussina. 1-2 the count. Cutter misses down low. The count will go to 2-2. Mussina wants a fresh ball. And the umpire obliges. So Mussina ready to go again. 2-2 the count as he works to Zeke Benora. Ground ball back to the box. It hits off Mussina and rolls into foul ground. Benora does not run well, but there's no way the Orioles will have a play. And now we'll have to see if Mussina is okay. Walking around to the back of the mound, he shakes off the trainer and gets back on the slab to deal with Robin Ventura. Ventura is 0 for 1. Fastball misses down low. There's a shot in the right for Ventura. There's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. Benora does not run well. Rettman gets the throw into the cutoff man. But the White Sox have the first 2 men on here in the top of the 5th. Good piece of hitting there from Ventura. Nice job by Rettman to cut it off. So now here's fielder Jones. Jones is 0 for 1. First pitch sinker misses inside. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. Belanger to Grich. On to first. The runner beats it out. Jones is safe at first. So the only out is at second. Runners will now be at the corners. Belanger charges Fastball was not hit that hard. The fine feed to Grich. Nobody did anything wrong on that play. That was just a victim of circumstance. So here's Ed McFarland. McFarland hit a bloop single his first time up. Takes a cutter for strike one. McFarland also threw out Brian Roberts trying to steal third in the bottom of the fourth. Mussina misses with the sinker. It's 1-1. Mussina fires. Misses with another sinker. 2-1 the count. Ron Hansen waits on deck for the White Sox. And there's a good sinker. That one McFarland flies off of, and the count goes to 2-2. And Mussina trying to work around the jam. He'd love either a strikeout or a double play ball here. Here comes the 2-2 offer. Tries to hold up and he can't. Cutter gets him top of the zone. Strikeout for Mussina. Down goes McFarland, and there's 2 away here in the top of the fifth. So now it'll be up to Ron Hansen. Hansen, again, just called up from the minors. This is his first appearance. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball, Hansen chops it to second. Grich has it, has his time. Throws to Murray, and the side is retired. So a nice job by Mussina to get out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the fifth. We're midway through in Baltimore. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing. Grich, Machado, and Blair coming up. Here's Bobby Grich. Grich struck out his first time up.
The second baseman, number 3.
Fine season so far for Grich. A 901 OPS, 9 homers, 29 ribbies. Sale delivers. Slider is a called strike. Fastball there off the outside corner. We'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard in a couple minutes for the first time in this broadcast. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Sale rocks and fires. Slow slider rides in on Grich, and the count goes to 2-2. And another slow slider, and he gets Grich out in front of it second time. Sale victimizes Grich. 7 strikeout for Chris Sale. He's been pulling the string on that slider. He has had the Orioles very much off balance in this one. So 1 away. Here's Machado. Machado is 0 for 1. First pitch fastball on the outside corner. Machado struck out his first time up. And 277, 12 homers, 29 RBIs. By no means horrible numbers for Machado, but below where he was a year ago. Flies this one out to left. It's a long run for fielder Jones. He's coming on. He'll get there. He puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Paul.
The Orioles have yet to score a run in this series. They were blanked in the opener yesterday by Thornton Lee. And now, with 2 outs in the fifth, they still have yet to score. Here's Paul Blair. Blair is 0 for 1. Sale delivers a slider in there for a called strike. Sale fires again. There's a shot out in the right, carrying a bit, but Jackson is there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So another 1-2-3 inning for Sale. The Orioles still have only 1 hit. We head to the top of the 6th. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing. Collins, Fox, and Jackson due up for Chicago. Here's Eddie Collins, 1 for 2. He's singled back in the first. Batting average currently sitting at .351 for Eddie Collins. Pulls this one towards the hole. Gritch ranges onto the outfield grass, fires and throws. Nice play, Bobby Gritch, to throw out Eddie Collins. 4 out, number 1. That one dragged Gritch onto the outfield grass. He whirled and threw and got him. Here's Nellie Fox. Fox is 0 for 2. That one is pulled foul. Mussina looks in and delivers. Sinker misses inside. 1-1 the count. Sinker misses down low. It's 2-1. Mussina winds and fires. That one's pulled to second, right at Gritch. Doesn't have to rain so much for this one. Throws Fox out, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5. Shoeless Joe.
Again, both pitchers on their game in this one. Here's Shoeless Joe Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 2. He's grounded out both times. He homered in yesterday's win. His 18th home run of the season. 4th in the American League. His 51 RBIs are tied for 1st. Through 2 months, Jackson's certainly in the MVP consideration. Ground ball, number there out to short. Belanger cuts it off and throws him out quickly. Nice play by Belanger. And the side is retired. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. We're breezing through here in Baltimore. Dempsey, Belanger, and Roberts due up for the O's. Here's Rick Dempsey. Dempsey is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up.
The catcher, number 25.
That one's pulled foul. I missed the start of the scoreboard. I'll get it the next time around. Fastball misses inside. One and one, the count. Dempsey waits, Sale offers. Dempsey fouls off the low changeup, and the count goes to 1-2. Sale looks in. High fastball. Dempsey lays off. 2-2 the count. Fastball misses down low, and the count is full. Sale wants to know where that pitch was. Not sure he's satisfied, but he got an answer. 3-2 offering. And he locks him up with the changeup. Down goes Dempsey. Dempsey disagrees. That was pretty clearly a strike, though. 8th strikeout for Sale. Dempsey is locked up. And that'll bring up Mark Belanger. Belanger is 0 for 1. 68 pitches so far for Sale. Belanger pulls this one foul. Certainly a modest pitch count for both pitchers to this point. Sale gets the sign from McFarland and delivers. Belanger into the hole. Ranging Nellie Fox makes the play, throws him out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Brian Roberts.
If the playoffs were to start today, obviously there's 100 games left in the season, but the AL Central would send 3 teams to the postseason. The division-leading Tigers, and then the White Sox and Indians are the 2 wild cards at the present time. Slider in there for a called strike to Roberts. Slider misses away. It's 1-1. Roberts has reached base both times. Change up at the knees on the outside corner. That is just an impossible pitch to do anything with. 1-2 offering from Sale. High fastball. Roberts lays off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Roberts gets a piece to stay alive. Sale once again takes the sign from Ed McFarland. Signals he wants it up high. Sale goes up high, and Roberts is able to lay off. Merv Rettenman waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 offering. Roberts swings and misses. It's a strikeout from Sale, and that retires the side. 9 strikeouts through 6 for Chris Sale. Orioles still only 1 hit, but the White Sox only have 4. And most importantly, nobody has a run. We head to the top of the 7th. White Sox nothing, Orioles nothing. Happy Phelps steps in, and we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Red Sox up on the Royals in Boston in the 7th. Division leaders battle. The Tigers and the Yankees tied at 2 in the 7th. Carl Crawford has hit his 6th for the Yankees. In that one, Mark Fidrich and Jack Chesbro, the pitching matchup there. Rays over the Twins, 5-1 in the 7th in Tampa. Randy Wynn has hit his 5th home run of the game and driven in 4 for Tampa in that one. Later on, Mariners and Indians come to you from Cleveland. Jim Beattie and Corey Kluber, the pitching matchup there. Blue Jays and Astros will battle in Houston. Toronto will send Juan Guzman to the mound against Lance McCullers Jr. Angels and A's just underway in Oakland in the 1st. They are scoreless. Irvin Santana and Catfish Hunter, the pitching matchup there. Rangers over the Marlins, 5-2 down in Florida in the 7th. Bump Wills hit his 3rd home run for the Rangers. Martin Prado has driven in a run for the Marlins. Dodgers and Expos will clash later in Montreal. Sandy Koufax on the mound for the Dodgers. Steven Strasburg for Montreal. Cubs lead the Rockies 2-0 at Wrigley in the 7th. Mondo Senzatella and Bill Hands, the pitching matchup there. Reds defeat the Padres in Cincinnati 7-1. Epirixie gets the win. Clay Kirby takes the loss for the Pods. Nate Colbert, his 12th home run for San Diego. Epirixie scatters 10 hits over 8 innings, but allows only 1 run. Brewers and Pirates will do battle in Pittsburgh later. Mike Caldwell and the rookie Deacon Filippo battle there. Mets and Cardinals meet in St. Louis. Sid Fernandez and Howie Pollock, the pitching matchup in that one. 2 outs here in the 7th. Here's Robin Ventura. He takes a called strike. Cutter misses up high. It's 1-1. Sinker misses down and away. Slap foul. Two and two the count as Mussina works. Sinker, Ventura tries to hold up, and they say he did. So the count is full. Mussina with the payoff pitch. Ventura fouls it off to stay alive. Mussina fires again. High cutter away. Ventura possibly chases. Gets a piece to foul it off. Good battle here between Mussina and Ventura. 3-2 offer. Ventura fouls off another one. Mussina burying that sinker. Ventura keeps fighting it off. This one, Nubber up the middle. Not well hit. Ventura does not run well. Grich on a nice backhand play throws him out. And the side is retired. Couple of nice plays in this game so far from Bobby Grich. The fact that Ventura does not run well certainly helped on that one. Side retired, 7th inning stretch time. We're still scoreless here in Baltimore. Here's Merv Rettenman. Rettenman is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. Sale at 77 pitches here in the 7th. Fastball is in there for a called strike. We have not seen bullpen action on either side. Both pitchers cruising along here in this one. We'll see who the first is to break. Orioles still have only one hit. Ground ball to second. Fox has it. Throws Rettenmund out, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Eddie Murray with one out here in the bottom of the seventh of a scoreless game. Murray is 0 for 1. He was also hit by a pitch in the fourth. Sale looks in and delivers. Murray first pitch swinging, fouls it off. Pitch from Sale. Off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. And Murray drives this one to left, but it's right at fielder Jones, who puts it away for the second out. Again, there has not really been any hard contact in this game. I can't think of a single ball that the outfielders had to drift back on or anything. Maybe I think somebody hit one that Truist Joe Jackson had to move a little bit back for, but that was pretty much it. I think that was Machado. Here's Ken Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Takes a fastball for a called strike. Oh, goes fishing for the changeup outside. Nasty pitch from Sale. He's ahead of Williams, 0-2. And he gets him with the slider away. 10 strikeouts for Chris Sale. And we are through the seventh here in Baltimore. We head to the top of the eighth. Sale and Mussina locked up in a beauty here at Camden. Here's fielder Jones. Just want to make sure that the Orioles, just in case. Yep, Zach Britton and Sammy Stewart. They've got two guys up in the bullpen. That's fine. Just in case the worm starts to turn a little bit. Here's fielder Jones. Jones is 0 for 2. Sinker at the knees for strike one. Pitch from Mussina. This is down low. Little over 40,000. There you see Zach Britton, the lefty, Sammy Stewart, the righty, throwing in the Orioles' pen. Mussina has shown no signs of trouble as of yet. But in a tie game in the late innings, you want to be prepared just in case. There's a shot to short, but Belanger has it. Hit on a rope. But right at the shortstop, Belanger. And Jones is turned aside. Here's Ed McFarland. McFarland is 1 for 2. He had a bloop single back in the third. Here's the pitch. Cutter in for a called strike. Rocks and fires. McFarland dunks another one the other way. So that's 2 bloop base hits to right for Ed McFarland. White Sox only have 5 hits. McFarland has 2 of them.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now with 1 out in the 8th, let's see. And all right, so they're going to take Mussina out. So we're going to let them, again, I can't override. If the computer decides to pull a pitcher, I can't override that. You know, I can put another pitcher in before he actually throws a pitch if I decide that I want to do that. But we're going to wait and see who they put in for Mussina, and then we'll figure out what the White Sox will do at the plate from there. So a terrific performance from Mike Mussina here in Baltimore. A terrific outing. He leaves with the score scoreless. Here's Zach Britton. Britton 1-0, a 5.33. Earned run average. This will be his 25th appearance of the season.
Shooting for Chicago, number 7.
So even though it's a lefty, all right, so now the computer is using a pinch hitter on their own. See, and that's not, that's foolish. Because what I would have done, well, now we're going to have to see if there's I would have run Lance Johnson for McFarland. and use somebody else to hit. All right, but you've got Johnson pinch hitting. Yeah, there's not really any speed over there is the problem. I can't override the Lance Johnson thing though. 47-26, Alexi Ramirez. My worry, because I've seen the game glitch out a little bit with subs, is if I run Ramirez for McFarland, I'm not sure the game is going to be intelligent enough when I put it back to computer control to move Ramirez to the shortstop spot. I'm a little bit scared of that. So we're going to leave it for now. And if McFarland gets in the scoring position, then we'll see. But I'm scared of a glitch that locks up the game, frankly. So Britton to face Johnson. Johnson, a very good bunter. That could be an option here. Change-up misses down low. Pitch, ground ball, hit and run, pulled foul. So they do a hit and run with Ed McFarland. Again, Johnson does not strike out much, but even so, going hit and run with Ed McFarland on first. Little bit suspect. Slider misses down low. It's 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2, 4, 6, 3 to first. Johnson beats it out. So now it'll be Johnson on with 2 outs. Johnson certainly a base stealing threat. No need to pinch run for him. And now here's Eddie Collins. Collins is 1 for 3. If I'm the White Sox here, I send Johnson, try to get him into scoring position, and then hope that Collins can bring him home. Orioles have the same thing on their mind. They throw over to first as Johnson dives back in. Not sure why Johnson is wearing 7 instead of 1. There really shouldn't be any reason for him to have had his number changed by the game, I don't think. Sinker in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count. Pitch out. Johnson doesn't go. One and one the count. Sinker's in there for a called strike. Dealing with Collins, again with the 3-batter minimum in effect, dealing with Collins is really probably the reason they brought Britton in. 1-2 pitch. Up and in, and it hit him. So Collins goes to first. That pushes Johnson into scoring position. And now here's Nellie Fox. And here, and again, we're in that, this is where the game glitches concern me. So what I should be able to do here is pinch hit for Fox. Collins, the DH, should then go and play second, which is his natural position anyway. And then I could pinch hit. I'd probably pinch hit Carlos Lee here for Nellie Fox. Like from a logic standpoint, Holly the Burn Noodle shaking it out in the background. From a logic standpoint, that should all work. Because then Ramirez could come in to short, Collins would move to second, and then Carlos Lee would basically take over the DH spot, or you'd lose the DH spot, as the rules dictate. But again, a little bit worried about losing the game result in that situation. Thinking, yeah, I'm nervous about that. So even though it's not really the right move, we're gonna let Fox hit here. I've got to go into every team and make sure that every team has a guy who can play every position. Like the last guy on their bench be a guy who can play every position, just so I've got backup in situations like this. Because if you're on the channel, you know that I've had, I think it's only been once or twice, but I've had a situation like that where I made a sub wait and then the game went and locked up because it said there was nobody eligible to play a position. And if a guy's already been used in the pinch hitter, like it won't move him to the right spot. So rather than lose the result, we'll just go with a little bit of bad managing here and let it ride it out. Fox ground ball to short. Belanger has it, flips to second for the fourth, and the side is retired. So we'll head to the bottom of the eighth. White Sox and Orioles still scoreless. Grich, Machado, and Blair due up for Baltimore. Orioles still with only one hit through 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So Alexei Ramirez comes in for shortstop. Now it'll handle it properly. Ramirez is in at short. Here's Bobby Grich. Grich is 0 for 2. First pitch from Sale misses inside. Gordon Maltzberger and Eddie Fisher both throwing in the White Sox bullpen. Mike Mussina was terrific for the Orioles. Chris Sale has been flat out dominant here for the White Sox. 1-1. The count now as Sale works to Grich. Sale has struck out 10. He has allowed only one hit. High fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-2. And he gets Grich again. Third time he's struck out Grich. Change up away. That's 11 strikeouts for Chris Sale. Inside, outside, up high and down and away. So that'll bring up Manny Machado. Machado is 0 for 2. High fastball misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Machado holds. 2-0 the count. Sale now at 91 pitches. High fastball. Machado skies it. Hits it well to left. Fielder Jones ranging back just shy of the track. He's there. Puts it away for the second out. That's about the best contact either team has had in this game. 2 down. Here's Paul Blair. Blair is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. And I know Blair's defense is great. Randy Milligan's been terrible. If it was a righty pitcher on the mound, I'd let Boog Powell pinch hit and take one crack at it, but not in a lefty-lefty matchup. So Blair will hit for himself here. He's 0 for 2. High fastball. It's 1-0. Blair has hit .308 against lefties this year, 135 against righties. That is, frankly, sickening. 1-1 the count as Blair fouls off that one. Sale delivers. Fastball swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. Fastball misses down and away. 2-2 offering from Sale. Line the other way, but foul. Who knows? It's easy to forget how nasty Sale was in his prime. Oh yeah, before he started having all the injury issues. Sale was just fierce. Blair hits this one well, slicing away in right center. It's off the wall. Jackson plays it perfectly. Blair goes into second and he's gunned down. Paul Blair puts one off the wall. Shoeless Joe Jackson plays that ball about as perfectly as you can do it. Blair is gunned down at second, and we stay at 0-0 as we head to the ninth. Here's Sammy Stewart. 2-1, 3.32 earned run average for the right-hander, making his 25th appearance. And leading it off will be Shoeless Joe Jackson, who's 0 for 3. Jackson turns this one, deep drive to right, hooking though, and it's foul. But it's no wonder with Chris Sale's arm action, his whole motion, that he started having arm problems. I mean, that swinging motion is not ideal. Jackson 0 for 3. Curveball misses away. Jackson tied for 4th in the league in homers. Actually, he's solo in 4th in the league in homers. Tied for the league lead with runs batting in. In the top 10 in average as well. 2-1 pitch from Stewart. Jackson hammers it on the ground, but right to Murray, who picks it cleanly at first, takes it to the bag, and there's one away. So here's Happy Felsch. Felsch is 0 for 3. Grounded out his last time up. Breaking ball, chopper to first. Murray on the backhand. Stewart covers. And quickly there are 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. So first it was Zach Britton, now it's Sammy Stewart in relief of Mike Mussina, who was outstanding. Chris Sale has gone the distance to this point for the White Sox. Fastball, called strike. Stu Miller and George Dubry, pair of right-handers, throwing out in the Orioles bullpen. Tapper up the third base line and foul. Count 0-2. Lenora, 11 home runs on the year. He's got some thunder. Stewart ties him up with the fastball inside. Terrific work from Sammy Stewart for the Orioles. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth here at Camden. Bottom of the order, Dempsey, Belanger, and Roberts due up. We'll kind of evaluate the situation here. Gordon Maltzberger has been terrific. He is 8-1 in relief, a 0.64 earned run average. He has been absolutely exceptional. Rick Dempsey has not been exceptional at the plate this season for the Orioles, batting only .224. Runs have been at a premium for the Orioles. They're going to kind of go for it all here. And it's going to start with Boog Powell coming on to pinch hit for Rick Dempsey. Powell, 276, 7 homers, 17 runs batted in. Maltzberger delivers. First pitch, fastball is in for a called strike. Powell, the big, burly lefty slugger. 0-1 pitch. Powell, high fly ball to center. Going back on it. Happy Felsch near the wall, and that's the ball game. Boog Powell walks it off for the Orioles with a pinch hit homer off the virtually untouchable Gordon Maltzberger, at least so far this season. And Boog Powell sends the Orioles fans home happy with a pinch hit homer to break a scoreless tie in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles take it 1-0. Maltzberger grooves one and Powell unloads. Happy Felsch got on his horse. Didn't hit the bird. We didn't have a bird strike moment. But that one clears by a bit. Boog Powell sends the Orioles faithful home happy with a walk-off pinch hit homer in the bottom of the ninth. Sammy Stewart gets the win. He improves to 3-1. Gordon Maltzberger takes the loss. He falls to 8-2. Orioles 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. White Sox no runs, 5 hits, no errors. Wasting a absolutely fantastic performance from Chris Sale. Sale and Mussina were both spectacular in this one. Game doesn't even know what to show for highlights. It's all confused. Cameraman a little drunk, and there's Chris Sale. I thought that was Sale. I thought it was from the bench. But just they zoom in on a reliever for some reason. There's the walk-off. Boog Powell sends it into the seats. Well, that was a good one. We love the pitcher's duels. There have been, a lot of the games I've streamed this season. It's been more pitching heavy than offense for sure. We've had a bunch of good pitcher's duels, not to this extreme, but lots of good pitching to this point. Mussina didn't really strike out hitters. That's Powell's 8th home run of the year, by the way. Mussina, 7 1/3, 5 hits, no runs, no walks. He only struck out 2. For the White Sox, Chris Sale's final line, 8 innings of 2-hit ball, no runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. And Sale comes out of it with a no decision, and the White Sox come out of it with a loss. So that will wrap things up from Camden Yards. Again, the next broadcast will be the last one before a very short break. We have the National League Game of the Week. I'm trying to remember who's going out there. It's somebody facing the Giants, and I'm blanking on who's going to face them. Oh, that's terrible. But that will be the next broadcast here on the channel, and then it'll be a break for a couple of days while I coordinate all the stuff for the rookie draft, and then I will do the rookie draft recap broadcast, and then we will move on from there as year 3 of the FSBL continues. I will also have at least 1, hopefully 2, Franchise Stars Football League broadcasts this week. The next one up, Vikings and Panthers, in the last broadcast for week 4 of the FSFL, and I will also hopefully have the FSBL standings, leaders, and team stats up on the website this week as well through May. So huge thanks to Big Clue, Cyro329, and our good friend MV for tuning in to the stream and the chat, and anyone else who tuned in. Kindly like if you have not as of yet, subscribe if you haven't, but most importantly, be good to each other, and we will talk soon. The Orioles take down the Sox, a walk-off pinch hit shot from Boog Powell.